my name is Shay, and I'm the president of the Tennessee Association of Guide Dog Users, and this is my guide dog, Oleta.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. I'm the vice president of Tennessee Association of Guide Dog Users, and this is my guide dog, Marley.
Today we are filming the guide dog tag video as created by Fashion Ista, UIE-sta, and I will link her channel down below so you can see her video.
And the point of this guide dog tag is just to educate on guide dogs, and then also just for fun because we're huge dog lovers.
For sure. So let's get started. Our first question we already answered is, what is your dog's name?
So yep, this is Marley, and some of her nicknames are Marleykins and Marmar. Those are the two, most popular ones, but she has a lot of nicknames.
And this is Oleta. Her name means little one with wings. I think it's of Latin origin. And her nicknames are mostly O. I call her O a lot, or Little O, or Pretty O. Second question is, what is the breed of your guide dog?
So they're both Labrador Retrievers. They're both Black Labs. Marley, I think, though, is an English Black Lab, so she has the coarser, wavier hair. And Marley is the runt, so she's super small. She weighs about 45-ish pounds.
And Oleta, I think, is probably an American Lab. She's a little bit taller and has a really smooth coat. And she is about 60 pounds. Third question, how old is your guide dog?
So Marley is 5. Her birthday is January 8th, and she was born in 2011.
And Oleta is 6, going on 7. She will be 7 in October. She was born in October of 2009. Where was your guide dog trained?
Marley was trained in Morristown, New Jersey at the Seeing Eye, and it's actually the oldest guide dog school. So it started right here in Nashville, Tennessee in 1929, and then it moved to New Jersey at some point. I don't know exactly when.
And Oleta is from Guiding Eyes for the Blind in Yorktown Heights, New York, which is also fairly old. I think it originated in 1954-ish. So yeah, they're both pretty old, well-established schools. When did you qualify with your guide dog?
I qualified with Marley July of 2012.
And I graduated with Oleta in July of 2011. Is he or she your first guide dog? In this case, is she your first guide dog?
Yes, Marley is my first guide dog. So you're not allowed to get guide dogs in most places until you're 16. And even then, they really don't like giving guide dogs until you're in college because the people around you are just more trustworthy and more mature. However, we both ended up getting lucky and were able to get ours while we were in high school.
Yep. So yeah, she's my first dog too, and I have her for my junior and senior years of high school.
Yeah, and Marley, I had her for my senior year of high school.
Summarize your guide dog's personality in 5 words. This is so hard.
Yeah, so this is a tough question. Marley has such a big, wonderful personality. Okay, but if I had to choose the top 5 characteristics, I guess spunky would definitely be number 1. Playful for sure. Happy. Her tail is always wagging. It's always thumping something. It never stops. And then definitely lovable. Did I say that right? I don't think so. Lovable, and then adventurous. Marley is very adventurous.
Yes, I totally support that. Oleta is very empathetic, sometimes to the point where it kind of damages her work, because if I'm really stressed, she knows I'm stressed and she gets stressed. But she is very empathetic. She's regal. She likes to be comfortable, and she just looks very regal to me. I don't know. Goodness, I'm blanking. What else did I say, Stephanie?
Easygoing?
Easygoing. She's really easygoing. She's affectionate. And is that 5?
I think that's 4.
I think that's 4. I don't know what my 5th one was. Maybe we'll think of it.
She was...
She's really intelligent. That could work. So, next question is, what is the best thing about your guide dog? That's another really hard one.
Oh my gosh, okay, all these hard questions. So Marley's amazing in so many ways. I guess the thing I love best about Marley is the fact that she could be in 2 different modes and just be so perfect in both modes. So when she's in work mode, when the harness is on, she is super focused and motivated and really does her job, like wants to earn that praise and just loves going on adventures with me. Gets really excited when she sees the harness. But then when the harness is off and she's on play mode, she is literally, even though she's 5 and she's like middle-aged for a dog, She is a puppy still, like will run and play with her toys and just wants to kiss everyone and just, I don't know, I just love that.
I think one of the best things about Aletta, there's so many good things, but one of the best things I like about Aletta is she's just really expressive. She knows how to make me get her point. We're both really stubborn, and I guess that could have been a word I used. We're both really stubborn, and so sometimes she is showing something and I don't trust her, and she has to convince me that she's right. Like the other day we were walking on campus and there was like a construction site that's not normally there. And so Aletta just kind of stopped in the middle of the sidewalk and I was like, what are you doing? Aletta forward, and she didn't go forward, and so I was like, what are you doing? And so I told her forward again, she still didn't go. And I don't know why I didn't like reach out to check to see if there was anything there because I was just really convinced that there wasn't. So I told her forward again, and she just kind of like slightly moved forward and ran me into the construction tape. And she was like, this is why we're not going forward.
See, Mom?
See? And I was like, oh.
This is why you listen to me.
Yep, I was like, you're right, all right, moving on. So, yeah. What is the funniest thing your guide dog has ever done?
Oh man. Okay. So senior year of high school, I was in a few AP classes. Two of them were AP Literature and AP Calculus. So, AP Literature, every class period was Marley's fart period. So she did these silent but deadly farts. So literally every single time. And then in AP Calculus was her nap time. So I don't know, for all of you people out there who think that math is boring, well, Marley totally agrees because she would literally just snore her head off. Literally, every AP Lit class was farting and every AP Cal class was snoring without fail.
Oh my goodness. For Aletta, one of the funniest things is, like I said, she's regal and she really likes comfortable things. She does not like to be on hard floors. So one time, I'm a vocal performance major and we have this class where basically we practice performing. And so I was sitting in there listening to someone's performance, and suddenly Aletta, who has a very jingly collar by the way, because she has all these tags on her collar, so she put her paws up on my leg and she's like jingling the whole time, and I was just like, be quiet, Aletta, stop it, stop it, stop it. And usually she just like lays down, but she was just really, she'd had it with the hard floor. And so she was like trying to get up on my lap, and we're in this theater, you know, so we had like the folding chairs. Well, anyway, before I know it, Aletta had pushed me out of the chair onto the floor and curled up in my chair. And I just kind of was like, okay, I just want you to stop jingling. Because he was performing still and everybody around me started laughing, and like I felt really bad for my friend who was performing, but it was really funny. Okay, has your guide dog ever gotten you into any embarrassing situations?
Oh man, yeah. Okay, so again, another story about senior year of high school. For spring break, I was on a cruise with one of my best friends, and we were going to the Bahamas. And on the cruise, for service dogs or service animals to go to the bathroom, there is only like this little square of fake grass. Well, Marley is pretty picky about where she goes to the bathroom. She usually only goes in grass. I've gotten her to go in mulch, but very much wants real grass. Did not like this fake grass at all. So we're in line, and all of a sudden I feel Miley like, I don't know, like kind of like go down low in her harness. And I'm like, what are you doing? I thought she was eating food off the floor. So I gave her release correction and I told her no. Well, she stopped. And then a few minutes later, like we move up in line and she does it again. And I'm like, okay, no, she's definitely not eating something. And I'm like, Marley, what are you doing? And my friend goes, oh my God, Marley's taking a crap. So, yep, she took a poop in the middle of the buffet line as people were eating. So I picked the poop up and the workers came like rushing with a warning sign and put it over the spot where Marley pooped.
Warning sign. Aletta has gotten me into some embarrassing situations for sure. I feel like it's just unavoidable with like a dog.
Yeah, absolutely.
By your side 24/7. One time I was in like a tour of a garden, and we were at this pond, and like the people I was with were taking pictures, and I was like not taking pictures. So I was just standing by this pond, and I just started talking to Aletta, and I was like, Aletta, do you think there are fish in these ponds? Do you like the fish? Blah blah blah. And she just like started staring at the pond, and then suddenly just leapt in, harness and all, like, and started like almost dragged me into the pond with her. And like the whole group just started cracking up because it was like the most hilarious thing. We were like, are you looking for some fish, Aletta? And another time, I was at a mall with my friend, and it was spring break, and we had like been hanging out in her house a lot, so Aletta hadn't really been like working a whole lot. And so she had all this energy at this mall, and I was like working her at the mall. So we came out of Macy's, and she was just like walking so fast and was just like looking straight ahead, like, let's go, let's do some shopping. Like, she was just so excited. And suddenly there was this little boy in our path, and I ran straight into him because Aletta just did not see him at all. And so there's this little like 2-year-old kid, and I just like ran into him, nearly knocked him over, and just like grabbed him so that he wouldn't fall backwards. And he was just so bewildered. Thankfully the mother, I don't think she saw him. So I just kind of gave him a pat on the back, and I was like, so sorry. And he was just kind of, then we just kind of walked away. It's really funny. Okay. What is your guide dog like on harness?
So like as I said before, Marley's definitely focused and motivated in harness.
I think Aletta is just really serious. She's like, this is my job. And she just is really intense about her job. Sometimes people try to pet her in harness, and I actually have a sign on her harness that says, please do not pet, because it distracts them, and also because the harness means work to them. So when they have it on, it's really important that people don't distract them or pet them. And so I've actually had her, like, people have told me that when people reach out to pet her in her harness, sometimes she just gives them a look, like, get away, I'm working.
Yeah, it's really important to know just when a harness is on a guide dog, you don't pet them or talk to them. Right. Like, that is their work mode. When their harness is off, then they could be played with, and they're a normal dog, and they can run around and all that stuff. But
and normally they wouldn't have their harness on in our house. I would never keep it on in our house. We just put them on to look official.
For the video.
For the video. Okay, what are some of your guide dog's quirks?
So some of Marley's quirks, I guess. Okay, so she's super dog distracted. That is definitely her biggest flaw. She loves playing with other dogs.
Yeah.
And then Marley loves carrots. Like, that is her favorite treat of all. She's a super healthy dog. Out of all the yummy things, carrots, okay. But yeah, literally, like, if she's sleeping in her bed in my bedroom, which is like pretty far from the kitchen, and like someone goes in the refrigerator and just touches the carrot bag and doesn't even pull it out, she comes sprinting and like wants a carrot and like will not leave you alone until she eats a carrot. And then there's one cafe on campus where I always eat carrots and hummus, and Marley knows that place is like the carrot place. So as soon as we go in, she's like automatically so excited.
So cute. Aletta loves to like. That was like the first thing I ever learned about her. And when I was in training, my trainers kept asking me, like, do you have sunburn? I was like, no, I'm wearing sunscreen. I don't have sunburn. They're like, your face is so red. And I realized it was because Aletta had licked my face so much that it was like raw from her licking my face. Also, she loves kids so much to the point where if she sees children while we're working, like, she just will whine at them. Where does your guide dog seem to work the best?
Okay, so Marley, I mean, she works well in all places. My home in New Jersey, we don't have sidewalks, so she does country work, which means that she follows the left side of the road.
Yeah.
So if there's grass or, I don't know, anything besides sidewalk, if there's a curb or grass or anything like that, they just follow that. Like, they have to stay on that side. So we've done that, but she definitely doesn't love that. I think she works best in a city environment, but I would say Nashville is the perfect place. It's a city that has, you know, things moving, things happening, but it's not super overwhelming and chaotic like New York City.
I think Aletta works best in city environments that are like really straightforward, curb to curb, because I don't think she likes to get distracted by all of the like, where's the curb thing. I think she really likes getting around obstacles and like getting around people and whatnot, and so I think she likes the busy environment and she likes consistent curbs. So cities are good. What is your guide dog's favorite thing to do off harness?
I think Marley's definitely would be, so she loves nylons. For sure, that's probably her favorite. And she loves squeaky stuffed animals. She'll shake them like crazy. And then, I don't know, she really just loves running up and down my dorm hallway. So we'll open our suite door and we'll just like throw a toy, whether or not it's a bone or a ball or a squeaky stuffed animal. And she just goes nuts and she just runs up and down the hallway and makes laps and basically makes all the people, all the students, come out of their doors and pet her. And she just loves the attention.
Aletta also loves to run. She likes toys, and she especially likes squeaky toys, but mostly I think she just likes to sprint. Okay, last question. Has your guide dog ever done anything above and beyond the call of duty?
Yeah, so freshman year of college, it was one of the first days of classes. I was going to psychology class, and we were walking down the sidewalk, and she pulled me to the right to move around something. There was no room to go to the left. But what I didn't realize was that she had to bring me slightly into the street to go around the obstacle. So I kept on walking, and then Marley tried pulling me back to the left, but I told her no because I thought she was getting distracted. So I just told her to keep on going, to hop up, and rest.
Stay.
Sorry. So I thought she was getting distracted, so I told her to keep on going. And, well, before I knew it, there was a bus coming at us, and I freaked out and spazzed out. And Marley yanked me as hard as she can to the left to, like, pull me back onto the sidewalk, like, as quickly as possible before the bus hit us. So she definitely saved my life. And I definitely have a fear of buses now, but at least I know I can definitely trust Marley.
Yeah. I had a similar situation when I was in the city, and we were standing at a street corner, and a bus came and, like, was dropping some people off, but when they drove to turn the corner, they, like, came up on the curb where we were standing, and Aletta saw them and just, like, rocketed backwards to get us out of the way, and it was so scary, but she did. Thanks for watching our video. It was super long, but we enjoyed it. You can check out TAGDU.
We hope you did too.
Yeah, we hope you did too. You can check out Tennessee Association of Guide Dog Users TAGDU on Facebook or on YouTube, and we are tagging you, TAGDU, to do the guide dog tag. So if you want to join us in this video thing, you totally can. So thanks.
Thank you guys for watching and listening.
Bye.